This is the world of the official youngest certified photo reader in the world, Scott Shealy. I told you this story at age 9. He said, "Dad, can I take the photo reading class when I'm 9 so I can be the youngest in the world?" So he's been enjoying the use of it through his scholastic career. He's actually been encouraged to write the book for young people in photo reading. Would that be cool? He's had offers from 2 publishers here and in the UK, so it's pretty exciting. So the opportunity, like with Ben, is to ask questions about learning it. You know, whatever you want to ask him. It's an open forum for a couple of minutes. All right. Here you go. Thanks, Ben.
Hey. So, anyone have questions?
Okay. Could you repeat whatever question you hear?
Yeah, I was asked if I practice Qigong, and I'm not sure on a lot of the principles of Qigong, but I do believe in the strength of energies. So whenever I can, I do try to feel my energies, center my energies to get the most out of all of my endeavors. I do practice relaxation, if that's what you're asking. Okay.
Scott, if you want to design a course to teach 9, 10, 11-year-olds, how would it be different than normal photo reading course?
I was asked what I would do to make a course for 9, 10, 11-year-olds and how it would be different. And the way it would be different is I feel that that age group really needs to work with the idea of confidence in their photo reading. That's the one thing that keeps a lot of them from learning. So if they can get over that barrier, then they'll take in a lot of the processes a lot easier.
I know you don't want to lose your status as the youngest, but do you think that kids can learn younger than 9? And do you base it on age or on their current reading ability?
Well, I was asked if people younger than 9 would be able to take it, and I do believe so. I think it could start at very, very, very young ages, and I do believe that that will happen someday. If it's not photo reading, it will be other principles to teach them. And I've heard of studies done where they pick all these things up. They do take all these experiences in, so for sure they'd be able to understand it. There's no doubt about understanding, and I'm sure it would help them. Yeah.
What's the youngest age that you'd recommend?
I would recommend right around the age of 5 or 6.
Excellent.
Well, just at this weekend retreat, I've noticed some pretty cool things about my own activation. Oh, sorry, the question was how far I am in developing my own skills. And I've been noticing some very odd things about feeling the energies in the books, and I've had some cool experiences with that. And I hope to figure out what's going on because I haven't heard of very many other people who have had these experiences. So I really do want to expand my horizons, see what I can go with it, where I can go with it. I've definitely got to the point where I can pick up large sums of information in my textbooks and reading through school applications, and it's definitely helped me through testing, through relaxation, and really getting my full potential.
I need to do the proud dad brag on the kid thing here for just a sec, because I do want to acknowledge that not only is he active in scouting, he's been the senior patrol leader, he's working on his Eagle Scout. He is a student athlete doing 3 sports at high school now as a freshman. He skied for the varsity Nordic ski team, cross-country ski team, and he's a 4.0 student in high school. So just to give you some perspective, kids really do complain about being overly busy. He relies on these techniques, relaxation, mental focus, to manage a very busy life, and we know what kind of opportunities there are for kids today. And as parents, we really want to make them available, but we see them burning out. We see them getting stressed out. And Scott is an amazing kid in getting that these kinds of mind development technologies can really help get you where you want to go, to do the things you want to do. So a little proud papa bragging on here.
I figured that life is about living, so why not learn how to live? You know? How I started learning photo reading was the question. And when I was little, I walked up to my dad and I picked up the book and I just said, "Hey, I can photo read," and I flipped through the book, with a big smile on my face. So I really think it started then. I definitely picked up what could be done. I had questions in my mind. I definitely questioned a lot of things. And when I seed and heard of the stories of famous people around the world enhancing their lives and everyone around them, I really wanted to get into it.
Scott attended an adult program. There was a room full of adults. Were you the only child in the room?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, people loved his presence there. It was really something else. So it depends on the readiness of the child, but really children can take the program with adults as long as they know what's coming. Yeah. Any other questions? Two more, okay? Brian? Go ahead.
You mentioned that would recommend 5, 6-year-olds doing the course. Would that be before they can learn to read in a regular fashion, or some combination thereof?
The question was if 5 or 6-year-olds should know how to learn before then, how to read before then. And photo reading is really learning how to learn. So I think that they could take it before they knew how to read, definitely.
How can they learn how to read? I mean, don't we have to learn how to read first? Photo reading, they don't know the page.
Well, there are a lot of arguments on if children have, memories at a young age. So the unconscious mind is vast. So if there's any way to tap into that, then unlimited possibilities. So are you asking about my dreams or about... Of late, I've been so tired that I haven't really told myself to remember my dreams. So recently, I have not been doing a lot of work with the lucid dreaming, but I have had some very interesting dreams that I've tried to see what they're all about. And I am very interested in the subject. I have not done a lot of work with it. But the environment definitely does play a role. But I don't want people to get down on the fact that if they have a bad environment, then they can't learn. A lot of that can be within the self.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Scott. Good job. It's an interesting paradox Jordan brought up. How could it be possible that somebody could learn photo reading before they learn to read? There are two components to traditional reading, and there's a pendulum that has been swinging between them every 10 years for the last 50 years for sure. And on one side of the pendulum, it's called whole word recognition. On the other side of the pendulum, it's called phonics, or decoding skills. One is a left brain skill, one is a right brain skill. Reading is a whole brain skill. So the mistake that education has made is, they teach whole word recognition and then they can't decode words. So, why Johnny can't read is he doesn't have phonics. So we give them phonics and now they can't comprehend anything. They can sound out perfectly, but their affect is absolutely flat. When they read, they are reading like this. There's no whole brain activity in it. And so what we want to do is we want to get a whole brain approach. I think that whole brain approach, like Scott says, that whole brain approach ought to be started from the get-go. Absolutely. And we need to teach both phonics and whole word recognition.